Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Everybody's alright. I hope you guys you are too like me. We're all freaking amazing. Now let me check if my microphone is working. Hopefully, it's working. Okay, amazing. Uh, so yeah, I'm currently relearning functional skills level 2 in math. So this is a learn session with me. If you have been watching my past live streams, that's what we are doing at this time. We are consistently consistent on that part. I was trying to do a stream yesterday, but at it I fixed some things on my program here, so will make my life easier, I guess, hopefully. Feel free to tag along. Um, I will be doing a last recap on the percentages. So, and then we are going to continue to the next part. Just a second. All right, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Mm, okay, just to be safe or something, let me just pause this for a second. Okay. So yeah, let's go again one more time with this. So this exercise one is like now cost 600 after 15 degrees. So we have 100 degrees minus 15. I will be going through a little bit faster today because I want to continue with something else too. Should be 85%. So in this thing is the 680. Oops. Let me do my arrow a bit better. Oh, I also need to erase this. So pounds sign 680, and we want to find the original price is X. So this is the what we're looking for. So first I need to find the modifier. So here's the thing, with calculator my method is going to be 100% right, 100% right. But if the modifier number is freaking long, like let's say we had a number like 1.33345, something like this, then my method there is going to have some error. Okay, I just want to clarify this. Okay, and then 100, this is the thing how it is, right? Yeah. Okay, so gonna be one time, then I'm gonna give this 15, then we're gonna put a point, so it becomes a 0. Then we have 2 times 85 is what? 170. So that doesn't work, so it's gonna go another one time, 85. Then we subtract this. Oops. Actually, let me go one time back. This, and we press this. Okay, so then we do 10 is 5, and we have 15. Took one from here. What? Okay, so this becomes 4. So then we have 14, and we'll borrow this. Oh, we have 14 minus 8 is what? 4, 6. Yeah, 65. So I guess this is where for sure something is gonna be wrong. You will see, because I don't think I'm doing something wrong. But wait a second. Okay, okay, let's do one more. So this is gonna be 650 after. Then we're gonna need a big number, so maybe 5. So if we multiply this, 42. So this is on the 42. Maybe we go with the 7, 35. Times, I don't know. So it's 64 minus 880, 64 minus 8 is what? 56. Plus 3 is 50. 59, 59, 59. So this 7 is not. Mm, 8. 8 5 40. 60. 8 8 64. Plus 4 is 70. So there must be 4 there. Okay, another thing I want to try though, never mind this one, is I can simplify it. So we have 100 with 5. So if I simplify this, if I put 5, it's gonna be what? 10, 2 times 5 is 10, 20 times 5 is 100, 20. 20, and then if with this 5 is gonna be what? 10, 5 is 50, 55 is 11, okay, 11 is 55, 12 is 60, then maybe 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 17. So this is gonna be 17. How do I delete this? Good question. Okay. I thought I fixed it. Apparently, for some reason, it's not fixed. What? Okay. Interesting. Something is not working from my application, because that's not what I did yesterday. Why this is not working? Okay. Well, anyways, if I get stay upset about why it doesn't work, then I'm not gonna do nothing today. So we have 20, or does it have this to be in full screen to work now? So we have 20 over 17. Now if I put 1 again, so now I can select that one, but I can select, now I can select. Is it then only when it's how did I delete it yesterday? Mondays. Anyways, so it's just so weird the way it's not working. Okay. So that's 3. I need to put a 0, and then what? Is 1 time. So we weren't like wrong before. 17. So this is gonna be 10. This is gonna become 2, 3, 1, and now a big number time this time wait 9, yeah, 9 times 7 is what? Yeah, I think I said we're gonna go fast. Apparently we're still stuck doing the freaking yeah, 3 6 and then 15. Okay, so the 6 is not. 8. 8 7 is what? 56, I think. 8 times 7 is what? 56. 6 5 1 18 2 13 13. So 7, probably 7 is gonna fit something, but it's not gonna be the right answer. Okay, I'm not wasting any more time, honestly. Look at this big number. So we have 1.176, so I'm gonna, if I put it 1.18, will it say, oh, it's too much? Now, if I do, let's do this one, so to go from here to there, I need to time it. 680 is 800. So this one is going to be 800 pounds, the original price. Now I want to see what if I did 680. Wait, I need to write 117. 64. 64. I'm not gonna add more. Okay. 680 times 1.17. So it cuts me short if I do 680 times 1.18. 802, then it's gonna say it's too much. Okay, I want to check something else. What if, for verification purpose, we say, okay, this is on the 10, then it's 80. If we know that 100% is 85% off. Before we had something like this, for example, 10% of a number. Like if we said 10% of 100 is gonna be 10, I think. Or am I wrong? 10 divided 100 times 10 is 1. Okay, 1. What was the... no, 10. 10, no, it's 10. how do the thing in the exams though, you don't have time to recheck this, like you will have to finish everything and then hmm, but for sure this is 800. Or will this answer be 680 divide 0.85? Yeah. So always divide this by 100. But what if it's the other way around? It's gonna see on the next episode. A1 is 800. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue because we're not getting anywhere. Practice makes perfect, anyways. Overthinking about it, it doesn't make any better. But before we start this, let me double check why my program is not working as intended. 1 second. Ah, no. Ah, yeah. Ah, αυτό πάει πάνω και το άλλο είναι που το βάζει εκεί. Okay. Okay, apparently my program was working perfectly fine, but someone forgot that I had to use another keyboard press. Anyways, because it was weird, because I double checked it all yesterday before I closed my application that it was working fine. But anyways, so this is the degrees we have in Greece. 100% plus 20 is 120%. We were looking for the original, which this one is X and this one is 2400. So I think this one for sure is 1.20, and then if I divide this, so interesting. So if in the other one I do the subtraction half, for example, we had the 0.85 and we divide the number, and here we also divide the 2400 with 1.2 to get our 100%. Now I think this one, if um, but before, yeah, I divided this to get our answer, so always divide them. It's not difficult then. I just, but still, like, you have 0.85. If you had to divide 0, wait, so this one is different, I think. 180, 0.85. How do you even, like, divide this number with this? If you do this, then maybe you do two zeros then, and then you want this, which was 8, and then 8 is what? You see, like, if you were to divide these two numbers, it's gonna take so long time. I think in exam they're going to give you much easier exercise, to be honest. I don't think they're going to give you this difficult. I think the reverse percentages was, from what I remember, at least unless they change it, but still, like, guys, at this level we should be able to do our division. Our only problem is, like, if you follow my other method where I was getting the modifier here, like especially when we have a decrease and you have, like I said, a 0.33345 whatever, this is where the problem is. But if we do this speed, so in the we have 120, and then you do it at the decimal by dividing the 100, is going to give you 1.20, for example. If the other one we did 100 minus 15 was 85, right? And then when you divide the 85 with 100, you put two places the zero, right? I mean, if I am correct. Some things are on my mind, but no, actually, when you do the other way around, when you divide 85 with 100, and then why don't I do it in the other way? Because look, we have 0.85, or if I read, and then it was 500, no, 680. I'm still getting the same answer, so it's better if we learn to, like ChatGPT says, to divide both. Let's do our increase or decrease here, find the percentage that we are looking for, then we always divide this number with that number, we always get our answer. So moving on, uh, 2400 divide 1.2 is 2000. Always remember, when it comes to money, always add your how we call it, the pound sign or the money sign, the currency sign. Okay, my English is not the best, my friend. Moving on. Uh, Anyways, here is what I wanted to say. This is what I did yesterday. Pop, 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 pop. We have more space if we need to, What? One second. So yeah, okay. So now moving on. And this is exercise 3. After a 10% discount, so 100 minus 10% is what? 90. Yeah, this is the pound sign, but I cannot write, guys. The thing is, in my country, okay, this is why it's so difficult for me putting the sign doesn't go on the left, goes on the right. We have euros, and we put the sign there. We don't put it here. So annoying, bro. I don't understand why all the countries don't have it in the same sign. Like, what difference does it make if you put the sign here or if you put it here? The 50 pound or the 50 is 50. The 50 euro is 50 euro. It's not, you know. But anyways, I don't know why, and I'm not even gonna understand. Like some things I can never seem to understand. So the 90 we have 540. Now you divide 90 with 100 and you get 0.90. But 1 second, so let's do x. So our x gonna be 540. We divide with a 0.90 and it's gonna be 600. So the original price is 600. Okay. I mean, they took still money, yeah. Temple game after a 5% decrease. What was the original population? Man, I'm so tired. This is exercise 4. Increase, so 100 plus 5 plus 5 is 105%. Looking for the original population 18,900. So this is what I'm telling you, like in an exam they are not going to give you this big number to the divide with 100, the 1.05, because it's gonna take too much time, you know. It's different if this number was like 105 and then you just, you know, do an easy maybe two step, no, maybe the things change, you know. Don't take my word for it, but yeah, I don't want to. Uh, so this one is the x. When we divide the 100 with the 105, is this gonna be this way or the other way? Yeah, gonna get on 0.85. So to find, we divide this 900 divide 1.05 and if I can ever do the sign properly, then when I do this, this division, I get 18,000 population. We need to write population. Before is population. And then for our last exercise, which is exercise 5, degrees. So 100 minus 25 is what? 75 if I am correct. 2095, yeah, 25% when we have 100%. So this is gonna be, the modifier is gonna be 0.75. So this one is 1125 pounds, and we divide 1025 divide with 0.75 to get our original price. The most important thing from these things is why partial from after 8 to 55 degrees. So yeah, this number is supposed to be bigger. Is the basics, you know, because me, I think this, I was thinking differently, like to get the modifier and then from here to go this is like a direct proportion. Majority of my things I was doing like this, but since ChatGPT showed me this way, I kind of start to agree with it. Why do you need to think, oh, if it's a multiplication, if it's a division, if you get the this number here, the modifier I call it, and you just divide it always and you get your n square correct, then it's fine, no? One thing in mathematics is like you can definitely improve the things you do by doing them by practice. Now a lot of people here are not going to agree with me that I use ChatGPT, okay, But honestly, I'm not asking for the easy solution. I do my bit, and then maybe sometimes I ask for help if I don't know something. I don't say, okay, do this exercise so I know my answer. No, I'm not doing like this. It's all about how to use the tool. Sure, I not 100% with AI the way the technology is going, like people losing their jobs, like programming is being like so bad because of it, like it's not the same anymore. So let's see our answers. Do you got all five correct? All right. So let's do a tutorial here so I can copy and paste this picture into my thing so whenever I need it. So uh, or maybe I get two of the questions and add them side by side. Okay, let's do that. So this one is the degrees. Degrees. Did I write even correct? Degrees. I don't know. No, I don't like the way I write it. Let me just put degrees. I can do this. I can do this, and I can increase. All right. So when we have the degrees, what we do is 100 minus 15. So and then is 85%. Then is it divide 85 first? I think so. Yeah. A. I can't draw, guys. I need to write it. I can't. A. First step is this, and then we go then we have what? 680. 680 divide. No, I'm gonna do my sign. I know in the no, the second step is to. Oh, no, no. Don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me. This is not me. It's the age. So the second step is 85 divide 100 is 0. Okay, it still works. Okay, or not anymore. So this works there. Ah, my mouse is not. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. So now we are on the second step. Step filing modifier. The A step was get actual percentages. And then we divide the actual number, which was the 680. Now if I do this, I'm sure it takes so much space, but it's gonna be 600, right? 800. if I add this, then it's gonna take so much space. But I can look at this and write it. Okay. Get actual percentages. I think this is better. And this one is the same, because if you get the 500, you divide with the 1.110 whatever. I think that covers it. So let's move to the next. Okay. All right. Let's start with the measures. 5 exercises for measures. All right. Exercise 1. Where did my thing you go? What is happening? Did my application crash or something? Why I cannot draw? Interesting. Something is, no, this is one is working. My application is not working for some reason. Why? This is text mode. I'm crying, guys. Oh, this only what? Okay. Copy text mode. Boom. Oops. Okay. After aquí. Pen. Oops. Oops. Exercise 1. Cover 5 meters into centimeters. So when I was learning this, we didn't have any any AI, but we have websites where they give information. We had the YouTube, you had everything. There was a standard rule for this one. So for this, we had this millimeters, meters, and then so from here to go to there, like this, and let's see what I can remember, right? Bear with me. My arrows are not the best. I knew it was like, so let's say here, like 1,000. You know, 1,000 meter, if you know this, is what? 1 kilometer, right? So to go from here to there, what do? You divide by 1,000, right? So guess what? Here, to go from millimeters to meters, what you need to divide? By 100. To go from centimeters to there, you divide by 10. All right. Following the same way in here, instead of dividing, we multiply. If we want to go from kilometers to meters, we multiply these by 1,000. So if you had a 1 kilometer, you wanted to find how many meters, you time it. Okay, but if you remember that 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer, it's very easy to remember this. It's very also easy to make a mistake, so you need to be mindful. So in question is 3.5 meters, which is in this thing here, 3.5 meters into centimeters. Now from meters to go to milliliters, we need to time it by 100. So the bullet point is gonna go 2 times. So if we have this, 1 becomes 35, there becomes 350 millimeters. So in this bit here is gonna be 350 millimeters, and then times 10, it's gonna become 3,500 there. So it's actually 3,500 centimeter Rn square. I hope this is easy for you to understand. Moving on, a triangular garden is 7 long and 8 meter wide. Find the area of the garden. Measure shape, space, exercises. What? Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Why did I do that mistake though? We were 3.5 on the meters, right? To go to millimeters, we need 350, right? So I did something wrong. Oh my days. Maybe it be the way I written in here. So okay, I'm redoing it. 3.5 times 100 is what? 3, 5. But I know it's doing bullshit here, so I know if I do 3.5, 130, 350 should be on milliliters. 1 meter is 100. Yeah, if you do remember this, but to go from millimeters to 10, then should be 3,500. 1,000, then is what? Okay, 1 second, guys. don't think I'm wrong in here though. Like 1,000 meter is 1 kilometer goes 1,000, then goes 100. Let's do something else. So 1,000 meter in 1 kilometer, 100 millimeter. Then we go 10 centimeters. So we were here 3.5 meter. Wait a second. So 3.5 is but I didn't start from here. Start from here. I said it was 3. I think I know what I did wrong. It's because they put the dot there. It was just to trick me. So here is 3.5. Centimeter to go there. Yeah, but then if I have it like this, it's not like you take 2, right? And then it's I wonder is no, this one here is wrong. 1 meter. Here says 1 meter like this. No, this is not also. No, this is not. In, he's doing it in another way. I used to do it in another way. No, 1,000 meters is what I do 1,000 meters. So go from here to here and need 1,000. So I'm going to meter. So meter to centimeter. Okay, guys, I can